Of Learning Life with me, Leah. Today we are doing a commentary for the 2002 Twilight Zone series that was hosted by Forrest Whitaker. We're gonna watch the first episode, which is Evergreen and One Night at Mercy. So let's begin, shall we? I'm gonna press play now. This is streaming on Tubi, by the way, if you all want to watch it for free. Bad thing about this is the commercials, but what can you do? Hi.
We get the deals. You get the good stuff. Marshall's.
Outback Steakhouse. Go get yourself a blooming onion, mate.
Oh, we have to go to Outback.
It's starting now. Nothing good ever happens in a gated community.
It's so green. Oh, hello there, folks. Hi, moving in today. Can I see some ID, please? Thank you.
It's almost like it's Stepford Wives.
I think that's the point.
Well, welcome to Evergreen Estates, Mr. and Mrs. Winslow. The moving...
You know, when I first saw this, I thought they were girlfriend and girlfriend, but they're sisters.
Hello there, sunshine.
I have a sunflower on my ass if you're interested.
Maple Street is your third left turn.
Wasn't there a Maple Street episode in the original one? Wasn't like last stop on Maple Street or something? Has something to do with something like this. I remember from the original 1960s one.
I have no idea.
The Winslows, a family searching for a way to control their troubled teen. How far they're willing to go will take them to a gated community whose address can only be found in the Twilight Zone.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
I promised myself I wasn't gonna let your bad attitude get to me, but damn it, I'm tired of your antics.
I just love how she was like wearing some kind of like bandana type shirt. I don't even remember any of these clothes back in the day.
Did she apologize to me when she nearly burned down her school? Did she apologize to anyone?
Alright, some geeks. Show me some freaks. What's that? I don't know.
So they're like planting. So the neighbors are like planting some kind of like memorial tree in their front yard. This reminds me so much of Disturbing Behavior. This was like very popular back in the day, like the whole situation where it's like a trying to like reform the kids. Because it was still like in the end of like satanic panic and stuff like that from like the late 80s.
I should have reformed you a long time ago.
Well, here comes the lemonade. What's in it? Cyanide? I hate it when your mother serves your lemonade and is drugged.
They already have the furniture in their house?
Why are the kids doing all the work? Why do the parents always look so old in these shows?
She's gonna pass out now.
So the older daughter's drugged. She's kind of like goth girl. Like the parents just drugged her with some lemonade, just passed out on the bed. Now it's cutting through the intro again, the Twilight Zone intro. I think the song was done by Korn, like the new introduction. I think it was done by the band Korn, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Do 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 do. So the daughter's waking up in bed. All of her piercings in her hair pieces are taken out. And her tattoos are gone. How does that even happen? Doesn't it take weeks for someone to laser off a tattoo? She's in the mirror. Notices all her tattoos are gone. Now she's freaking out and throwing the clothes all around.
Bastards, Mommy! How could you do this to me? This is my body.
And look how you've been treating it, yeah?
I like how she goes, "You bastards," and then says, "Mummy."
You don't like my hair? I'll shave it off. They made me take my earrings off too. This is insane. You drug me. You take my tats, my CDs, and everything.
Your parents love you very much, Jenna. They've told me many times.
Who the hell are you?
Cliff Brooks, head of the Evergreen Homeowners Association.
This was your idea.
Jenna, do you realize what your parents
Now there's some random dude,
everything?
kind of like a Stepford guy, saying this is for your own good. The parents are like, "Yeah, it's for your own good."
It's gangster rap, violent movies.
Oh, you mean everything I care about?
It's full betrayals.
How come no one questions them, like when there's like random people in their kitchen or the house, telling their parents how to raise them? Now she's smoking a cigarette on the bench. God, I miss smoking.
According to him, he thinks I did. Anyway, in the trunk,
How come they're all dressed alike?
Listen, Jules, I gotta get out of here.
Sorry, I'm dying of pneumonia.
I'm running away. Yeah, I gotta get away while I still know who I am. You're just gonna leave me here? No, I'll come back for you. Just as soon as I get a place, some money.
Now the older daughter's saying she's gonna escape, and the little sister's like, "You're just gonna leave me here?" When the little sister's like conforming to their ways.
Well, maybe they can get a refund.
Now there's like a cop truck pulling into the gate.
They got you with the lemonade too, huh? Yep, same way they stripped me clean my first.
Now there's a neighbor who's trying to escape as well.
How long have you lived here?
The boy next door.
You know, if there was a way out, I'd have found it already.
How do you survive?
Like always. I'm loving it.
Jenna.
I know.
Why are they all dressed like they're from in the Mormon church or something?
Arrested twice for possession. God,
That's
suspended.
something was.
Sleeping with the teacher's aide. Nice.
They're separate children.
I didn't know about all this.
Homeowners Association has files and all families living there. And I happen to have keys to file them.
This place is like a prison.
Although it's not as bad as Arcadia.
Arcadia, what's that?
I think it's like a military school.
So I guess this gay community is not the worst thing that could happen to these kids. They don't conform. They get sent to this place called Acadia,
What do you do to have fun?
or Arcadia.
Wow, there's
By the way, I'm pretty sure this series was filmed in Canada, by the way. I think this was actually a Canadian reboot,
all the jack and a little wheat.
if I remember.
Not far from here.
My hero.
There's a community picnic this Saturday. Sack races, 3 beans south, clay making for the kiddies. Oh, we'll be there. Yeah, it's mandatory. Everyone's there. But I say that we meet up, grab a break,
Now the boy next door and the older daughter's planning on meeting up and
rules.
breaking some rules.
I mean,
Let me guess what's gonna happen. Now they're in this community picnic thing and they're all jumping around in those potato sacks and throwing balls and they can't throw for shit. They're all eating and making molds of stuff and playing chess and Now the head of the thing's eyeing down the daughter up and down. Now the girl's sitting there. So now it's nighttime. She's waiting for that boy next door to come hook up with her so they can go drinking or do drugs or something. Now she's watching the neighbors.
What did you say?
Now her little sisters are creeping up behind her with a book. The rule book of the community.
Oh no. I'll be good. I promise. That's not funny. What are you doing reading the Evergreen bylaws? Huh? Crap, what?
The sister's gonna turn her in, I bet.
I'm just doing it to make mom and dad happy. Coming inside in a minute. Wait. Now, good night. You can be such a butthead sometimes.
Now they're hugging it out.
That's me.
Still think the sister's gonna turn her in. Now she hears something. Now that neighbor boy's running. She's running into his house. He's banging on the door. She's still in her yard watching what's going on. He's screaming for his parents to let him in. Not gonna let him in. Guarantees he's gonna be sent to that Arcadia place now. He's telling her to hide. The cops are coming. The neighborhood Gestapo's coming and getting him. Now they just tased him. They're taking him away. And he's just waiting in the tree, just watching it all go down. Now there's a commercial.
I'm here to say new FanDuel customers get up to $3,000 back if they don't win their first bet.
And I'm training Gronk for the $10 million kick of destiny.
Gronk is on everything now.
No kidding.
Can't you see? I'm doing this kick for all of us. You got a leg, don't you? Use it.
So while we're waiting for the show to start up during this commercial break of FanDuel, which shows about 50,000 times a day and everything you watch, this has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do these commentary episodes for a while and just really haven't had the time to do them. But it's Sunday and it's a slow day and it's been kind of cold. So I figured I'd do one today, at least half of the episode. These episodes are split into two stories. The first being Evergreen, the second half being Night at Mercy, which we'll probably save for a second commentary episode. I'm trying not to make these too long and drawn out, and I want to see how these are gonna be responded to. So yeah, that's about it. There's also gonna be some more stuff coming out from the podcast. Hopefully, 2023 will be a revamp of my podcast, or so I hope.
Ready to prove with drive time and get the real deal. It's the drive time.
Did you tell me we were heading back to Massachusetts?
I can't be too excited.
It lets you customize the real
You should tell them.
and monthly payment of the car you want to buy.
That's super smart. I make the deal myself.
It's your car. You should make the deal you want.
And the deal you make on your phone is the deal.
And the show should be starting anytime now.
Then just go to the dealership for a hassle-free purchase because you already made the deal yourself. Woo! Get the real deal at drivetime.com.
And here we go. Now it's the main guy showing up. Oh yes, the nostalgic sound of dial-up internet. The parents are screaming, "Get downstairs right now." I don't know what she did, but she did something. She's not supposed to have a computer, I take it. Now the main guy's there saying, "We'd like to talk to you." about something,
He's in very serious trouble. Several witnesses saw the two of you together the other day.
saying that neighbor boy and her were
So
together.
not doing anything.
Did you know about all that crap he had buried in the woods?
Who's in trouble here, me or him?
Are you aware that he had a hunting knife out there too? And he attacked one of our security guards quite brutally, I might add.
Logan, I told him that he was gonna get in trouble.
I know this has been a difficult transition for you, Jenna. In the future, if someone approaches you with anything off limits, I'd like to believe you'll report it.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Now they're telling her that that Logan neighbor kid had a bunch of stuff hidden in the woods, and they thought she knew about it and was involved.
You know your daughter can be trusted.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, they'll turn over and you'll leave home. We'll decide at the community council at the high school tonight, which is
I'm telling you, there's something seriously wrong with this place. I went online and ran all kinds of searches on Arcadia Military School. So there's no school with that name. Why would it be liable? I don't know, but I know that they are lying about Logan.
Now there's no such thing, they say, as that Arcadia Military School.
So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna figure out what's going on around here.
She's playing Nancy Drew.
Jen, Mom and Dad signed a contract. If we get kicked out of this place, we lose everything. You're gonna have to trust me, okay, Jules?
All clear.
Now she's like inside the school. She broke into the school. They have like some kind of like meeting in the school, like some creepy ass PTA meeting. It's like a cult. Almost reminds me of that auction scene in Get Out. They're putting stuff into a bowl. All the parents are like walking around, putting marbles in a bowl, black and white marbles. Now this woman's like counting the marbles and separating them. Must mean something. Or some kind of voting system.
Incident, I propose that we instate random card checks upon re-entry into Evergreen. Obviously, this is troubling, but unless we stop contraband from coming into this community, we're going to find ourselves right back here in the same situation. Ron, Nell, I want you to remember that Logan will always have a place in this community. We've already picked out a beautiful spot for his tree.
Now that Logan kid's disappeared, or they claim, I guess, he's dead or something like that. And now they're saying, we'll pick a beautiful spot for his tree. So I guess every time they take a kid away, they plant a tree for him like they died.
A number of us have sent kids off to Arcadia, myself included. But it must be done for the good of this community. And people
Why are
let us
parents
not
like
forget
this?
That we've saved plenty more than we've lost, plenty more. And if we have to toss out a few bad apples, I say it's worth it.
This must be a Republican community.
It's the good life.
Look at Logan, yeah.
So now there's like an Arcadia van, and I think they have that Logan kid. Now the older daughter's ran out of the school. She's watching them load that Logan kid into the truck van thing. Now they're kind of like beating him up. He's locked in there like a paddy wagon. Now she's chasing Logan in the street. Now she's running away.
Looks like one of Winslow girls.
Now they're planning on escaping. They're going to attempt to. Her and her sister. I was just hiding in the woods, waiting in the woods, smoking a cigarette.
How can you afford to get cigarettes?
Jules, scared me. Jules, what's wrong?
I knew her sister copped her out. Now they're surrounding her in the woods.
Going to ruin everything again.
Now they got her, they're throwing her in that paddy wagon truck, like they'd done with that Logan boy. Now they're walking away, just freaking out in the back of that truck. Arcadia Fertilizer Company. Now they're planting a tree for her, like she died. How morbid. God, parents are awful. Now they're taking turns piling on dirt on the tree.
Let this tree be a reminder that there's something good in each and every one of us.
That's my good girl.
And now the father's like grooming the little sister. Disgusting. The mom's all demented. Now they're all walking together like a happy family back in the house, and there's cut to Forrest Whitaker.
One teenage daughter. Deal. Brokered only.
And that wraps up the first commentary. I hope you all enjoy this. It was my first time doing it. I'm a little rusty, but I hope you guys stick it out. Thank you all for tuning back in, and as always, take it easy, but take it.